Hi, this is Claude from Flypaper Shop, and I provide QA services for websites and applications. And I'll place a link down in the description below if you're interested. Today I'm going over healthmoneyclub.com website, and it's just going to be the appearance and a few things that I see that would help improve conversions and excuse me, retaining potential customers on your website. So the first thing that I look at here when I see it is, I do have to read, no problem in reading, but the font size, it is a bit small. When I look at it on a larger screen, or if I look at it on my mobile phone, the text is very, very small, very hard to read. And if you don't know how to improve the font size quickly on your screen, this can be an issue, especially if you're doing paid advertising and you're paying to have traffic come to your website. And the first thing they see is that I really can't see the font that well on the website. When I scroll down, I see that you have a video. Now, the quickest way to retain customers and hold their attention for a lengthy period of time is by presenting it with a video. Now, like what you have here, the cool little message up here, and also the video right here. What I think you should do is turn this page into a landing page where you only show this text information, the video, the join now button, and your CTA, your call to action, so you can collect lead information. So it'll just be the video website right here and the link to here, none of these links or any of this other type of stuff here. The reason why is that when the customer comes there, there's nothing there, there's no other information, there's no other links, there's no other buttons, there's nothing that's going to distract them or kind of get into the way of what you're trying to advertise or sell. Okay, so immediately they're presented with the video, and if they're interested, if they're compelled enough by the information that you provide, they can quickly submit their information, hit the submit button. After they hit the submit button, then they should proceed to the text-based information that's on your website. Okay, and as I went through a couple different pages here on your website, and I noticed that there's no my internet connection is a little slow. Please forgive me, but there's no SEO that's been done on your website. Let's see if this information is going to come in. If not, I'll have to pause the video and come right back. So I'm back, and now we're going to look at the back end of the site, like I was talking about. Let's close this and just try this again. Okay. As you can see here, I'm sorry to be jumping back and forth, but as you can see here on opportunity, it's just opportunity. There's no other information here. There's no keywords here that is being used. Once again, you do have a video down at the bottom and the rest of the information at the top. So it'll probably be good to move the video up top and have all the text information underneath it, because the thing that you're trying to do quickly right now is to retain the customers and provide them with as much information as possible. Give me 1 second here. Let me stop this. Okay. And now let's just take a quick look at the coding of your website. Okay. All right, so now that we're back here, just do this so it can be seen a little bit clearly. When you look at the title, here's the title. The title just says home. There's once again no keyword included in the title. Something like Healthy Money Club, that can be the title. Work from home opportunity, that can be the title. Whatever keyword that you're trying to sell, health and wellness, that also can be included in the title. But that information, you're not taking advantage of that information. I mean, of that space right there, so you can provide that information with your website and start receiving rankings on that keyword. Since those keywords repeat throughout your website, you can add that also to your title and as well as your meta description. And if you want to, if you're doing paid advertising, include that as one of your meta tag keywords. But you're not doing that. And let's go and look for a description. And when, as you see, as I type that in, there's absolutely no description. So that means there's no meta description there. Google is basically going to scrape your page and take what it sees, maybe the first 150 characters of what it sees on your website, and apply that as a meta description. But right now, as of right now, there is nothing defining your site. And the reason why you will want to do this is because if you don't define your website and the services that you offer inside of that meta description, Google and other search engines are just going to take the opportunity to provide one for you. And nobody knows your business better than you do, so it'll probably be a good idea to add that, get the SEO, on-page SEO done for your website. Okay, so let me see if there's anything else that I wanted to go through. Okay, all the pages that you have that are coming soon, it'll be a good idea added to one, you can remove it. Um, Two, even though the details are coming soon and people may be clicking on these links to get information, who knows how long you're going to be. If this is something that's going to be done overnight, disregard, don't worry about it. But if this is something that's going to be done, 2 or 3 weeks from now, go ahead and put a email button there, not an email button, but a subscribe button there, so those users that are interested in that information that they're looking for, at least you'll know how many people are interested, and also you'll be able to contact those people that have already been on your site, they're interested, and they're waiting on this information. Okay. So those things are good. Other than that, I mean, everything else, as far as the links and the information that you provide on your website, everything is on point. You just need to get that on-page SEO done, make this readable. And before I forget, I'm hoping my phone is still connected. Let me just check. If not, I have an iPhone 7, and when I look on it, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. But when I look at it, this is not, you know, this is not readable. Um, the font needs to be a lot larger. It's good that they have everything on one screen, but you really have to zoom in and then you have to move from left to right, and that can be frustrating. You need everything just in one row, and if it's going to be people checking from their phones, it'll probably be a whole lot easier for them just to watch a video from their phone, regardless if it's 3 minutes or not. There'll be more time spent on your website versus them looking and like, oh, okay, this is a lot, that I have to go through. I'll just bookmark this and come back to it later. This way it will help reduce the bounce rate, because you're retaining the customer to watch the information. As long as they're interested, they're going to watch it all the way to the end, so they can get as much information as possible before submitting their information to you. Okay. So with all that being said, if you have any other additional questions, please feel free to reach back out to me. After you've made these changes, also, reach back out to me. I'll take another look at your website and see what we can do from there. All right. So thanks very much for your time. Once again, if you're interested in the services, the links are about at the bottom in the description. And you guys have a stress-free one.